Okay, so cones, we see them in our everyday life, right? You have eaten an ice cream cone before. You've worn a birthday hat before when you were little, right? So these are all made of cone shape. So a cone is like a pyramid, right? Except it has a circular base. The area of the cone that does not include the base is called the lateral area. And to find your total surface area, you're going to have to find the area of the base, which is your circle, and the area of the lateral surface. So if you look at this 3D shape right here, this is the net of cone, right? So the net of the cone is made of a circle, which is my base, and is made of the lateral surface that forms that circle, right? If you look at that lateral surface, right, the formula for this is pi rs plus pi r squared. So pi r squared is the area of the circle, and pi rs is the area of that lateral surface, which is forming the cone part and not the circular part. Okay? S is the slant height of that cone. Okay? So if you take this and then you measure this, that is what the measurement of S is. Okay? And then R is your radius, and pi is the 3.14. So we have two parts of that cone. We have the circular part, and we have the lateral part. Okay? Do you guys have any questions about the formula? So the question is asking you to find the surface area of a cone that has a radius of 12 feet and slant height of 15 feet. So I know that the radius is 12, and I know that the slant height is 15. Sorry, it does say the slant height. Yeah. Okay, so in order for me to be able to solve this, a formula, and I'm going to plug in the given information. So I know that the radius is 12, and I know that the slant height is 15, and then plus pi times 12 squared. So find the answer for the lateral surface area first. So I just like to keep my answer with pi for now. So what I did is I multiplied 12 by 15, so that gives me 180 times pi. Plus, if I multiply 12, if I do 12 squared, that's going to give me 144 pi. And that's going to give me 1018 square feet. Okay? So 180 times pi plus 144 times pi. That gives you an answer of 1017.87. But if we're going to do it to the nearest square foot, we just round it up to 1018. So the answer that you should have got is this, right? But I rounded up. Oh my God, I can't even write. That's 1/7. Right? So what I did is I rounded this up to an 8. Okay, and then the unit for a surface area is square unit. Are you guys okay with this? This is straightforward. Okay, so let's look at the next question. The next question is giving you, find the surface area given that the diameter is 9.6 centimeter and giving that the height is 12.8 centimeter. Remember that the surface area of a cone is pi rs plus 2 pi, plus pi r squared. Do I know what my radius is? What is it? 4.8. And how did you find that? Divide by 2, right? So you're going to have to take your diameter, and then you're going to have to divide your diameter by 2 to get your radius. So that's 9.6 over 2. And that gives you 4.8 centimeter. Okay? Do I know my slant height? What do I know? I know the height. How can I find the slant height if I know the height and the radius? Huh? Pythagorean theorem, that's right. Remember, this forms a right angle triangle, right? So you see right here, you have a right angle triangle. You know this side, you're looking for what we call the hypotenuse, right? Because that's the one where it's across from the 90 degree. So in order to find S, I have to add the height squared plus the radius squared, using the formula c squared equals a squared plus b squared. Okay, that's the same as the Pythagorean theorem. Remember, guys, that c represents your hypotenuse, and in this case, your hypotenuse is called S. Okay. The height is 12.8, and if I square that, plus, and the radius is 4.8 squared. What else do I have to do after I found S squared? Square root to find S. And the answer is 13.7 centimeter. I'm going to leave it to 1 decimal place because my other sides are to 1 decimal place. Okay, now I know the radius, I know the slant height. All what I have to do is I have to plug in my information so I can find the surface area. So it's going to be pi times 4.8 times 13.7 plus pi times 4.8 squared. Okay, again, I got 278.97, so that is 279 centimeter squared. Are you guys okay with this?